What's up guys and welcome back to the channel. Today we have way more awesome information about the Rise of Kylo Ren comic book that does actually hint to the final fate of Luke Skywalker's other Jedi students after Ben Solo crushed Luke Skywalker within his hut. An event that occurred in The Last Jedi via flashbacks and the turning point of Ben Solo to the dark side of the Force and his transformation into Kylo Ren. Today we get a ton of information on exactly what occurred after this in the first summary of the Rise of Kylo Ren comic book issue, where it actually reveals to us that Ben Solo didn't kill the Jedi students of Luke Skywalker after he was seemingly attacked by Luke himself, but instead that the students of Luke met a much darker fate than what actually would have occurred if Ben Solo had killed them there. Also confirming in one fell swoop thanks to this summary that the Knights of Ren and Luke Skywalker's Jedi students are not one and the same, and that instead of the Jedi students actually following Ben Solo and Kylo Ren to the dark side of the Force, they followed him somewhere else, presumably to their demise. This is what the official synopsis says for The Rise of Kylo Ren issue number 1. With the new Jedi school in ruins and fellow students hot on his trail for the murder of their master, Ben Solo flees to the only friend he has left in the galaxy, a man named Snoke. Before we continue, we learn something really interesting here, that being that the other Jedi students again were not killed by Ben Solo after Luke seemingly tried to attack him within the hut. However, the Jedi students actually believed that the hut collapsing on Luke Skywalker killed him, and therefore have decided to pursue Kylo Ren, or now Ben Solo, as he flees to Supreme Leader Snoke. How Ben Solo exactly knows of Snoke is currently unknown, but I'm sure we will also learn this in the Rise of Kylo Ren comic book. This does massively confirm though that instead of the students being killed by Ben or turning to the dark side, they actually pursued him after they believed they killed Luke. The synopsis goes on to say this: but Snoke has plans for Ben, and ideas about the Force that are as dangerous as they are intriguing for the troubled young Jedi. This also tells us that we'll get to learn more about Snoke's ideology on the Force. Of course, we know that he followed predominantly the dark side of the Force, but that he was not opposed to some of the gifts and nature that the light side can also grant him. And we'll finally get to see what some of the first lessons were like for Kylo Ren under Snoke. The synopsis continues: if Ben wishes to truly be free, the answers might lie with the dark side, and with the Knights of Ren. But it won't be the first time he's tangled with the Knights in the past. Jedi Master Luke Skywalker journeys to the unknown regions and brings young Ben along for this mission. Can even Luke Skywalker stand against the fabled Knights of Ren? By the synopsis, it seemingly confirms that the Rise of Kylo Ren, at least issue 1, will jump back and forth between two periods of time in Ben Solo's life. One, immediately following his fleeing the Jedi Academy and after his altercation with Luke Skywalker, and one where he actually ventured with Luke to the unknown regions to fight the Knights, which we see in the comic book cover. It is interesting though that Kylo Ren believes that he will find salvation with the Knights of Ren, as it also seems that the Knights of Ren are extremely talented and may even hint that they're dark side wielders. Anyway though, what are your thoughts on these massive revelations coming from just the synopsis for the Rise of Kylo Ren, including the fact that Luke Skywalker's Jedi students did not turn to the dark side of the Force and did not follow Kylo Ren. Instead, they pursued Ben Solo after they believed that he killed Luke, and that Ben Solo was forced to flee to Snoke and later the Knights of Ren, and that these were his first true steps to the dark side of the Force. Leave all of your thoughts on this in the comments down below, and again, stay tuned on the channel for all things The Rise of Kylo Ren and all things The Rise of Skywalker. Also, be sure to check out the brand new merch using my link in the description below for a discount, and let me know what designs are your favorite. As always, my friends, thank you so much for watching the video. May the Force be with you, and have a great day.